I did a video recently about Milo at DePaul University in Chicago, where he had an event and Black Lives Matter decided to crash the stage. It didn't like what he was talking about. He was talking about supporting Donald Trump. He talked about feminism being a cancer, and a young black male, or relatively young black male, stormed the stage with a whistle, preventing him from talking, said he was stupid. And then a young black woman got on stage and started to dance like a chimpanzee and just basically tried to interrupt the whole thing. The young black woman snatched the microphone from the interviewer that was interviewing Milo. She screamed at him. She looked like she was about to punch him. It was a whole big melee. Now, I did the video, but I did not see all of the footage. Now, what was brought to my attention later on was that a young black woman named Kati Danforth, also known as Based Katie on Twitter, actually got on stage and defended Milo and the college Republicans from these Black Lives Matter protesters. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and play that clip for you. I want to play the clip of Katie defending the college Republicans and Milo against Black Lives Matter. And I want you to see the interaction between Katie and the aforementioned black male with the whistle who was acting crazy, and also the black woman, and also some of the people that were sitting in front of the stage that were part of the Black Lives Matter protest. So go ahead and check that video out, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts.
Madam, do you want to come up? You want to come up?
You guys really need to check yourself.
Let her talk. Let her talk. Let her talk.
You were complaining about how we wouldn't let you in, and if what we say and what we do is about letting people in and acceptance, then by all means we let you in. I didn't talk to you.
Please, Katie.
But you're in a place and you're not respecting it. You paid for this event. Are you looking at me and telling me that you paid for this event?
Please remain. I believe she has a First Amendment right to speak.
I'm a white supremacist now because I believe in hard work and deciding that I need to make a life for myself. Makes me a racist, a bigot, and a white supremacist. I know I'm super cute, love it. Just look at it, I'm amazing. Then great, then you're not working hard right now. You're being lazy and disrespectful, and I'm pretty sure your parents didn't raise you to be disrespectful. Look, college Republicans and a lot of conservative organizations paid for this event to happen. This event isn't happening because you had chosen to be disrespectful. Sorry. You paid for what? You sit on the board of college Republicans? I'm sorry, you sit on the board of college Republicans.
Please remain sitting, Brandon.
Why don't you guys sit down? Thank you. You see, this lady turns up. She's speaking on behalf of respectfulness and hard work, and they call her a white supremacist. If there's anyone perpetuating stereotypes about blacks, it's them.
So you saw the video, you saw what was going on. Now, I want to address a few things. First, I want to talk about this black male who was screaming at Kati from the front of the stage. Now, this guy appears to be very insecure with himself. You got a lot of black folks that come to these colleges and they come from very well-off backgrounds. They have two parents. They have money. They are the exception to the rule of many black folks in urban America that do not perform well, that have hard lives. They come to college and then they feel like they are less black because of peer pressure and because of what their parents have told them and because of what they want to believe about what being black should be. So then when you have someone like Kati who gets on stage and defies all of that, who did not succumb to any kind of peer pressure, who did not succumb to any kind of societal pressure to be less than an intelligent person, then you'll have someone like the guy who was in front of the stage to scream at her. It's not because he's upset with her. He is upset with himself because she is doing what he is not able to do. That's insecurity screaming at the top of its lungs. I spoke about that before when I said that Milo actually kind of hit on the guy with the whistle, because, you know, Milo is gay, of course, and he kind of hit on him a little bit. And the guy kind of stopped and tried to buck up on him, because that right there, that's insecurity. You may have a little sugar in your tank and you don't want people to really realize that, and you're trying to fight against it. You got your own internal demons, right? And it's the same thing going on here. He got up and screamed in her face and said, "You don't know who you are," trying to basically make her be like a white person. But she was like, "No, I know exactly who I am. I told you who I am. I'm Kati Danforth. I'm a junior and I'm a math major at DePaul University," right? See, in the black community, we sit here and say that we want more people like Kati. We want more people that have brain power. We want more people that have resources to bring to the community. We want more people like her to be able to uplift us. But then when we get them, what do? We sit there and scream at them. We sit there and try to blow the whistle to try and obfuscate her voice. We sit there and call her a white supremacist, like the young black woman who was dancing like a chimpanzee did, right? And it's also, this whole scene here is a microcosm of what goes on in the black community every day. Those of us that have brains, that are intelligent, that are forward thinking, that have the right mindset of hard work, dedication, being respectful to other people, being a civilized human being in society, regardless of what your color, creed, nationality, sex, sexual orientation, whatever it is, whoever you are, just being a good civilized person and being an American citizen that has the best outlook for the country in which you live in the forefront of their mind, right? That is the kind of person we should be more like as black Americans and as Americans in general. But then you see people like the guy with the whistle, the young lady who was dancing, the black male who was insecure with himself, screaming at Kati, calling her all kind of names. Those are the people that we have to fight against in the black community every day. Those are the people that many Democrats, many liberals, many people that do not like black folks want to believe that black folks are. Many folks that don't like black folks, they think we're all like that. We're all like chimpanzees. We're all like people that have sub 80 IQ. That's what they think. Now, those that don't like black folks look at somebody like Kati as somebody that's not really black, somebody that is an Uncle Tom or a sellout. But that makes no sense unless you understand that people that don't like blacks, people that are racist, want to have blacks in a certain way. They want to have us in like a certain box and we can't step out of it. And somebody like Kati represents a threat to them. See, she does not fit into their mold. This is someone who is a math major who will, by the looks of what she did at the rally, she will go on to do great things in her life. She will be somebody that is important, somebody that is special, somebody that is an asset to the black community and to the country and the world at large. These people on stage and in front of the stage, the Black Lives Matter protesters, the grievance mongers, all they're going to do is be 27, 28 years old, working low-end menial jobs. If they have a job at all, they're not going to be productive members of society. They're going to be a burden upon it, right? So at the end, you must look at who is the person that you should look up to and who should you not look up to. Should you look up to somebody like Kati, math major or junior in college at DePaul, who will become something in life? Or do you look up to those that are blowing the whistle, screaming at Milo, snatching the microphone, dancing on stage like a fool, screaming at women as a male? Is that who you're going to look up to? Or will you look up to someone like Kati Danforth? I think the answer to that question is very simple. I say Kati all the way, 100% of the time. And that's all I got to say for this video. So what do you think? Do you appreciate what Kati did? Do you think that she was in the right? Do you think that we need more people like her in the black community and as Americans in general, and even the world population in general? This fascism that happened at the DePaul University event is not just isolated to DePaul or Chicago or the United States of America. It's something that happens all around the world. Do you think that we need more people like Kati to stand up against those people? Or do you think that she is an Uncle Tom or a coon or a bed wench, whatever you pro-blacks and liberal black haters, whatever you think that she is? I mean, you tell me, and then you back it up in your comments below and tell me who is the real black person. If she's not a real black person because of how she sounds, if she sounds articulate, intelligent, like she has a brain in her head and does not have a sub 80 IQ. I mean, you tell me who are the real black people. Are the real black folks the ones that sound like they don't have a brain in their head? It sound like they're one deviation above mental retardation. Is that what you think that black America is? I mean, if that's the case, then let me know in the comments below, right? If you're pro-black and you think that, you tell me. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.